This is what leads this hour. One patient has been confirmed dead due to the coronavirus at a hospital in the Free State. The SABC confirming that data not so long ago. Palesa Moeti in particular awaiting more details there. This is the 6th confirmed case then of COVID-19 in the country due to the virus. Let's cross straight over to Palesa then, who can give us more on this detail. Palesa, if you could please just share more information with regards to the hospital, the details as well with regards to this confirmed case.
Well, Arabile, indeed, a 6th death has occurred in South Africa. It's the 2nd in the Free State from COVID-19. And this is a man from Bloemfontein, who is actually a driver at a guest house where the 5 international guests who attended the church conference where this disease actually broke out in the Free State. They were hosted at that particular guest house. He was the driver there. About 2 weeks ago, the workers at that particular guest house were screened by the Department of Health as well as tested. Now, we've just heard from the Premier of the Free State that that man passed away yesterday. As a matter of fact, last night, in fact, when the Minister of Health, Dr. Mkize, announced the latest figures in terms of people that are COVID positive in the country as well as the death toll, he did mention that last night, when the figure was still 5, there were 2 more cases that were being investigated, that government was still trying to confirm that indeed those particular deaths emanated from COVID-19. So already yesterday there were indications that the death toll would most probably go up because of that information that the minister divulged last night. So currently, but I can tell you that we are at the Bongani Hospital here in Welkom. The Premier and the MEC for Health were on a visit, obviously to see how screening is going on. This is going on in the whole province, from Bloemfontein and also here in Welkom as well. So for now, that's what I can tell you regarding this particular death that brings the death toll in the Free State to 2 and in the country to 6.
Palesa, are you getting a sense of understanding, though, as to what the hospital may be doing to try and ensure that no other people are infected, emergency measures? How prepared, should we say, is the hospital in dealing with this situation?
Well, what I can tell you is that in Bloemfontein, or in the Free State, the first hospital that was identified to deal with cases of COVID-19 was Belonome Hospital, and that already indicated that they are ready and they are, they've got beds available to quarantine patients that come up and isolate them. So in terms of Belonome Hospital in Bloemfontein, they have always been ready because that hospital was one of the hospitals that was identified nationally at the beginning of this whole pandemic that it would be used to treat patients with COVID-19. The other hospitals throughout the province in the various districts have also been identified with wards being allocated to handle such cases. And as I said, that the government was quite proactive to get to pinpoint, everybody, or at least most people that are infected with COVID-19 in the Free State, going as far as sending out teams to go and screen people where they suspected that there were contacts, particularly emanating from that church conference that happened in Bloemfontein between the 11th, or rather the 9th and the 11th of March this year.
Yeah. All right. Very quickly, a very final question, Palesa. Are you getting word in any way that the 10,000 people that, of course, the president had announced would go out to screening and testing people around the country, are you getting a sense that there's an increased testing happening in the province? Are you getting any word of that by any chance?
Well, what I can tell you is that there is definitely more people coming forward, particularly since the screening process started. Yesterday, when we were at the mall in Bloemfontein, where screening was happening, there were definitely people coming forth. Government was very particular to choose a site where they knew that there would be a lot of movement. It's at a shopping center, and that's where most people that are SASSA beneficiaries come to either come and access their grants because there's ATMs there, and there's also supermarkets, big supermarkets where people also do their shopping. So there's definitely more movement. Today it's raining, the weather's not ideal, so probably those figures of people coming forward to get screened and to be sent for tests if they resemble any symptoms, those figures will probably go down because of the weather today. But yesterday there were definitely more people coming forward. People are quite concerned, they want to hear, they want to understand whether they're healthy, whether they're not ill. So you definitely see people coming forward.
Palesa, please do keep safe there, confirming for us that sixth confirmed case and confirmed death, should I say, of COVID-19.